We have all been there. A deadline looming and panic begins to set in. How am I going to finish all of my assignments? Well, I have been hearing a lot of good things about ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is sweeping schools across the nation. Why? ChatGPT is an online software that uses artificial intelligence to write conversational responses to sometimes complicated questions. Although very useful, it can sometimes be very wrong. Ron Brooks is an associate writing professor at Montclair State University. He sees ChatGPT as an opportunity to reform parts of the education system.
And every time there's a new technology, there's usually a fear, right? We can work with it, use it to our advantage. Exams need to change. There's no reliable detector for AI. Our job as teachers now is to continue to create assignments that utilize the human.
I decided to speak to another human being to find out more. Guy Nicolucci was a writer for Conan O'Brien, but now teaches screenwriting at the School of Communication and Media. What industries or fields can benefit by using ChatGPT?
Whatever industry it is that generates content online.
What are some practical applications of ChatGPT that you can use in real-life scenarios?
When I write an outline for a movie, or I'll put it into ChatGPT and say, is this grammatically correct?
How would you react if I told you that those questions were made by ChatGPT?
Well, they're just as dull as I'd expect.
Okay, but they were like sort of like good, right? I would say so.
See, sort of good.
Yeah.
Is that your quest in life, young man? I suspect you probably could have done better and come up with something more interesting and personal if you had done it yourself.
Do you think ChatGPT is a tool or a weapon of mass destruction for critical thinking?
Oh, God, here's where I say something like, there's no such thing as critical thinking anymore. It's a tool. You can use it to do a lot of the scut and grunt work that you don't want to do.
The new version of ChatGPT passes exams such as the bar exam. What do you think about that?
I think that's a sign that the exam is badly written and non-creative.
Do you think ChatGPT itself has a bias?
Of course. It's based on the information that's fed it. You know the old thing, garbage in, garbage out?
Now it's time in the piece for my big conclusion. I'm still tired, so I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write it for me. As the field of AI continues to advance at a rapid pace, we can only expect to see ChatGPT grow. Stay tuned for more groundbreaking technology. For Montclair News Lab, I'm Richard Cruz, and I wrote that part.